MK6 lorry coming past, just getting dark. I know a few people are expecting me to have done a video on sequential LED, drop my phone, strips to go under my lights to add to the other lights that I've already got. My daughter deleted the footage, so it's not really, well, it is a big issue for me, but I've got a bigger issue that I'm hoping that some of you can help me out with. So let's just turn, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit there. Right, so if I unlock my car, they do that. If I lock my car, they do that. If I put my hazards on, I get the sequentials. If I lock my car and put my key in the ignition and turn the ignition, I get the little dance across the bottom. Sorry about that, radio 2. Turn the side lights off, turn the lights off even, not even side lights, so they look pretty cool. Let's turn those off for a minute. Take that out, lock the door. But if I put my key in the ignition, wait for the funky little dance. If I start my engine, shake. And then I put on my hazard lights, I don't get the sequential across the bottom. I just get a very dull indicator. Hazards off that way. You can't even, let me zoom in even further. You can hardly see that they're glowing. It's almost like the reflection of the light, but they are glowing slightly orange across the bottom. So if I go back, turn the engine off, lock the doors, back to the funky dance. So what do I need to do for the sequential indicators to work correctly? Now, I've messaged the seller and I've sent him a video of what's going on. I know that some people have installed these and they work on a Mark 5, on a Mark 6 Golf. On my Mark 5 Golf they work, but on my Mark 6 they're not working. I've wired them exactly the same on here as I've wired them on my Mark 5. But I don't, it's obviously something to do with the CAN bus system in the car, that when the engine is running, the voltage is affecting the LEDs. Somebody suggested, let me just try something else. If I zoom you in, somebody suggested turning on the rear heater and the blower on full and see if that makes a difference. No, it doesn't make a difference. So, are there any electrical experts out there that could tell me what I need to do? I have tried with a resistor between the earth and the power. That hasn't worked. I've tried wiring the power for the lights to different locations. At the moment they're wired to my glove box light along with the rest of the lights that are on the front of the car. I've tried moving it to the fuse tap that I run my head unit off. Doesn't make a difference. So what have I done wrong? What haven't I done right? Or shall I just leave it as it is? I don't know. I'd quite like them to be a bit brighter, because obviously when the hazards and the engine's off, they're bright. you can see I was hoping to get rid of the indicators altogether and just have the sequentials. So they're nice and bright, but when the engine's running, they're not bright. So yeah, bit of help on this one would be good if you could. Look forward to seeing your answers.